Hey, what's up, y'all? So, somebody wanted to know about balancing going on the hero's journey along with taking it easy and chilling with friends. So, you may find that, in fact, the way that this was worded gives me reason to believe, but you may find that if you embark on a journey, unlike the uh, people around you, or most people, that the people around you, I think I just said it, but I'm tired, okay? So the people around you aren't necessarily embarking on a similar journey. They might be going different directions. They may be taking a conventional path, but you love them. You want to keep them around. And you know I'm big on cutting out people. I'm big on cutting people off, but it's not necessarily a requirement. It's not necessarily needed. And the reason for that is, and I mean, I'll tell you how to look. I look funny, but I'll tell you how to go about that. And so the first thing that came to my mind, because I am tired. My thing is, tire yourself out. Tire yourself out with your journey. You say it's a hero's journey. Heroes get tired. You're not superhuman. You may be doing superhuman things, as I'm doing this awkward thing to kind of block out some of the light, but you're not superhuman. You still want to have fun, because you take on a hero's journey, or a journey unlike most people. You get lonely. It beats you down. It's tiring, and it get draining, which is synonymous with tiring. And you want to have some fun, and I think that don't think there's anything wrong with that. The problem that could arise is that you don't spend enough time on the hero's journey, and you just want to hang out with friends. Because the thing is, you shouldn't be surprised if most people, it's their right and they deserve it. Most people, they go to a job that they aren't fond of, go home, crack open a beer, TV, and other things. Other things that aren't necessarily productive, but people need to unwind. They need to. And so it's just a matter of what level of sacrifice you're willing to make for the sake of your cause, but just make sure that hanging out with people doesn't take away from your personal journey. All right? So if on your journey, sobriety is the thing for you, then being around your friends shouldn't change that. If being noble is a part of your journey, then being around your friends shouldn't change that. All right? And if you hang around them and they give you a lot of envy or jealousy, they talk down on you, because a lot of jokes and roasts, that's a universal thing. People say roast, but a lot of roasting is harmless, but you can really sense the envy in it. Okay, if it's there, all right, you won't be very much confused as to if there's some envy there or not. And also, I think it's best to, I don't know how I feel about this advice that I'm about to give, because I'm really back and forth with it. But I was going to say that you keep your journey to yourself, unless your friends are a part of it, unless you can tell they really care. But what you may find is that even the people closest to you don't care, and that's a harsh reality, a harsh wake-up call for a lot of people, because you open yourself up to the people around you, and you feel like they just undercut you with their lack of enthusiasm. You can't expect for people to be as enthusiastic about your journey as you. And again, like, man, that's the harsh reality of it all. So I would, and some people would say, oh well, maybe you need better friends, and maybe, but yeah, I would just keep that to myself. And if it's in your cards, if it's fate that you will grow apart, well, don't fight with fate. All right, because people do go their separate ways, not necessarily amicably, amicably, um, amicably, um, but just naturally. All right, no fuck you, no. I think we shouldn't be friends anymore. None of that. It's just the calls start declining. Lives start happening with people that neither you know about or whatever. And but you don't want to get in the way of that for the sake of trying to hold on to what was meant to last X amount of time, what was supposed to end. All right, because you got better things than holding on to the past, waiting for you in the future, waiting for you right now. All right, so in closing, tire yourself out with your journey. Embrace it all. Work as hard as you can with every tool that you have because time goes by fast. Therefore, so when it is time to relax, man, you just go all in, man, or you just go all out, or you just release, you just relax to the best of your ability. You just take in the friendship, and that recharges you. It's even better if you got some friends along with you on the journey. How do I know? Because that's not an experience of my very lonely life that I live. Admittedly, it doesn't hurt, doesn't break me down. I'm not boo-hooing, but it's definitely something that I noticed. So looking forward to building a life where, my friends could be more involved. So with that being said, see you later.